Hi guys, hope you're all well. Sorry it's been a little while since I've done a video. Been really busy with real life and just not had time to do anything, unfortunately. But I thought I'd show you, I've been digging around in the loft and we found this set. It's an absolutely brilliant set from the mid-2000s, from the Vikings line. Very long-winded set name. It's called the Viking Ship Challenges the Midgard Serpent. And it's from 2005, short-lived Vikings theme, and it's got 578 pieces and 6 really beautiful minifigures and this wonderful sail, amazing Viking hull. I'll show you in a lot more detail in a minute, and then you get a little side build of the Midgard Serpent over there. So I'll quickly show you the minifigures first because they're pretty amazing, and then we'll show you all the things that the ship's got to offer and quickly show you that serpent. And we've also got the box. It's a bit tatty, but it has got a wonderful scene on the inside flap of it. So let's show you the minifigures first. So I'll just go through these really quickly. Here's our Viking King. So he's the only one that's got the cloth cape piece, and he has a gold helmet. And you see these helmets are quite mottled. Each one of these figures has a different face print. There are a couple of torso prints that are the same. But wonderful looking figure. Nice torso. There's no printing on the rear of these torsos. So he's our Viking King. The other 5 have all got the exact same helmet. Just these little white tooth pieces that stick in the side. So these are all just called Viking warriors, just different Viking warriors. So he's got a sword there. The Viking swords that they produced for these sets, they weren't accurate, obviously, but I've made some more Viking sets recently, much nicer. I like this one with the axe across his belt there, and he's got his axe, holding an axe as well. Perhaps his dual wielding axes. Another different torso here. Different head print. And this one looks a bit angry. And then our final one has armour. Beautiful, almost like glistening, like speckly like armour. And this one has the exact same torso print as our first one over here. So 6 really nice figures. The camera wants to focus, there we go. Really nice figures. Like I said, they have brought out some more Viking figures recently in the minifigures line and a few recent Viking sets, but it would be great for them to maybe bring out a few Viking lines again. Maybe it's too close to Castle, hence why it was quite short-lived. So we'll try and show you all the different things that this ship has and can do. There's this beautiful dragon head at the front. Can move it, articulate the jaw. The bottom jaw is actually just a recolor of the wolf head piece from a different Viking set. It's also got these. You'll have seen these before in some of the castle sets I've done reviews on, these dragon wings. But you can move the top jaw and the bottom jaw is like that, and it's really nice. But beautiful head piece. And we've got our ballista on the front here. It turns round. There's a little seat for a Viking. And they just flick their missiles. This is our ammo. And there's these flexible firing pieces on here. And you just fire it, and as you fire it, the missiles drop down. Okay, it's a bit stiff, but you get the idea. And if you give it a bit more force, those missiles, I'm sure, will go firing a lot further. But it's a really nice action feature. And it spins as well. And then we've got this fabulous sail piece. This is a cloth piece. It's absolutely huge. I brought it down with the hope that I would probably be able to put this on display, but it's just so wide and so high, I'm going to probably struggle. And there's a wonderful dragon design on the front. This is in pretty nice condition. And then towards the back, we've got this big cage here. I guess this is for capturing enemies and caging them in there. Our Viking king sits on the back. Again, there's a nice decoration on the back of here. These plain dark red shield pieces do have a little chest in there, and it's just held in place by a ladder. And just slides out. And inside our chest, we've got 3, I guess these are sapphires. 3 of those nice jewel pieces in dark blue. Not an awful lot going on at the back, really. It's quite plain, the hull. Quite a lot of space in here where they could have put other things. I guess this is just like to guide the cage in this part here. A couple of torches, not an awful lot else going on. And we do have this nice spit in the middle here. And you can just turn this. Like that. Roasted some chicken legs. And then we've got a barrel over here for ale, I guess. And then we've got these wonderful printed shield pieces all along the side. 4 different designs. There's 4 on either side there. And then the oars. These are quite loose, they just slide through these modified 1x2 pieces on the side. And then the only 2 stickers in the set are on the front. So the blue one on that side. Why they chose to go with stickers for these 2 pieces, I'm not entirely sure. It's just a red one on this side for the other shield. And that's kind of it. There are little seats on the side, very basic, so you could sit your Vikings there to row it. But most of the rest of this is a little weapons rack there. It's pretty empty. We'll have a look at the Midgard Serpent. That's obviously attacking the ship. So this is our Serpent, so it's got the ball joints on it. No, in fact they're not the ball joints, they're these type of joints. So you can turn it up and down, but you can't turn it sideways. Ball joints would maybe have been better, but it's jointed in 5 different places, and then you had to have an actual ball joint for the head. So the head does move all directions, and you can open the jaws. It's quite nice, quite a few binacles pieces in use here, but I do find with this it's quite difficult to get it to stand up. You've got to really sort of, I mean, you can pose it like this, but when you start moving it, it tends to just kind of tip up and fall a bit, so I'm not a big fan of this. Try and pose it like that. It's got some nice sort of flippers, nice greens, but yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of this thing. It's kind of a nice extra, but it just looks a bit blocky to me. There's a lot of gaps and technique on show, but I guess nice that they included it. And every Viking ship, or every Viking set rather, did seem to have something with it, like it was a vehicle versus a creature or a mythical creature. So I guess it was kind of a theme. So here's our instruction booklet. This is okay, it's in pretty good condition. It's the early kind of 2000 to mid 2000 with the blue on show. Lovely scene on the front. I'm not going to spend an awful lot of time going through this, but that's your instruction booklet. There's a lovely scene at the end, which I'll show you again in a minute. It's on the back of the box. And some sets there, some early sets from the 2000s. That's just the back. And I'm lucky enough to have the box, although it's not in the greatest condition, so we'll show you the box. Yeah, this box isn't perfect. The way they built these boxes, these large boxes back then, you tend to rip them open at the side, so they get a bit of damage, but lovely scene on the front, showing that serpent, probably in a pose that you wouldn't possibly be able to put it into, attacking, and some of those ballistas flying off. Almost looks like the dragon head's a bit startled. Well, that's wonderful. And again on the back, beautiful scene here. Alternate build, although they don't give you any instructions for it. This great big dock. Same ballista, I think, and then just made the boat a bit small, so I guess you just take the center section out, or a couple of center sections out, and make a bit of a dock scene, which is really, really cool. Just a few of the little scenes. This looks lovely. The pièce de resistance of this box, it's got this wonderful, see if I can just try and show you this wonderful opening flap on the front. All opens up. And then you've got this amazing scene inside. Here's our ship all broken down. Lots of nice scenes going on. And then this magnificent scene at the back, showing all the sets from the first wave. And this is the smallest one with the wolf, a smaller ship, little dragon set, and our set, and then the big set, which is the Viking fortress. So lovely scene. I think there's 2 or 3 of these Viking ships in this scene, and 2 or 3 of the Viking fortress sets, just to make it look a bit more sort of filled out. Loads of dragons flying around. Absolutely amazing scene. Really wonderful. There we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I didn't want to ramble on too long. Hopefully I didn't. But it's such a large set. Probably one of my favourite Lego ships they've ever made. Really beautiful and unique Viking ship. And I really wish to bring the Vikings line back. Maybe it was just didn't sell very well, or it was a bit too close to castle. A bit of a niche sort of theme, but I think the sets are wonderful. Maybe we'll try and pick up some more of them at some point. But hope you enjoyed that. We'll try and get some more videos done soon. Sorry, we've just been so busy. Every weekend something seems to be on, and it doesn't leave me much time, I'm afraid, to do videos. Real life, and I'm working all week. So, but we'll try and get back into do some more regular videos. Got some big plans for the city. So please do subscribe to look out for more. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment, and we'll see you again for another video really, really soon.